Welcome back to another episode of the TheYuckCast. I'm here with Shake and Bake and Cullenberger. Happy belated birthday, Bake. But yes, we are back again with another episode. I think this is what, episode 10? Is this 10?
This is episode 10. Ooh, it's like a birthday almost.
Double digits. Wow. That's crazy. We're 10 podcasts old.
That's a lot.
That's crazy. Yeah, it is a lot. It's wild. But yeah, man. Shake, Berg, what you guys been up to?
I went camping this weekend with my girl for my birthday. That was fun. We did some cool stuff. Had some ribs. Had a whole bunch of like pulled pork. Pretty dope cake. We were gonna go down to there's like a big ass river at the camp, but like there wasn't enough rainwater. We had like a crazy float, like it's literally like the size of like a car. But yeah, we didn't get to do that. So maybe another weekend. But it was fun. Had a cool, good time. Watched the Celtics get their ass kicked. You know how it is. Yeah. What about you, Bert? What'd you do this weekend?
Well, this weekend was Memorial Day weekend?
It was, yep.
So I did absolutely nothing. I stayed home. I watched
no cookouts, no nothing like that? No barbecuing?
I did eat some barbecue, but I didn't go to a cookout or nothing like that.
Right.
What'd you do, Nick?
I was just getting ready for my new job. You feel me? I had to do some prepping for my new job.
What new job?
Had to.
You don't have a new
Your
job.
boy's gonna be. Wait, what?
You don't have a new job.
Yeah, what new job?
I was just getting ready to get nice at Fortnite because Berg and I are gonna be streaming it on Facebook.
That's not a new job. You've been a YouTuber / streamer for years.
You've been doing that your whole life.
Right? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, it's a new platform that we gonna be on, so. Yeah, but follow me on Facebook and follow Berg on Facebook.
What is this, a promotion for your stream?
Man, we do this podcast every week. We can throw ourselves over, can we not?
What I show up to today?
What? Hey, we can't throw it. We can't promote ourselves anymore. Also, make sure to subscribe to Bake on YouTube. He's been posting the fire content.
What are you doing? Are we good?
I'm promoting YouTube.
Yo, let's get into the podcast. They trying to draw this out because they know Bake's editing today. My goodness.
No, we not.
You are. I can tell. I can tell.
Wait. So, yeah. What you eating though? I had some good food. Well, I didn't have.
We just said what we were eating. Berg has some barbecue.
I didn't say yet.
You gotta be more formal with like your intro then. What did you eat this week, Nicholas?
Bro, I've been on a lot of fruits and veggies this week, bro. Like
smoothies.
when I'm on vacation, yeah, smoothies, big smoothies. I made a fire smoothie this morning. But when I'm on vacation, I don't eat that healthy because it's like I'm not buying the groceries usually and like going out to eat a lot.
What's vacation?
I'm not really eating that healthy. Well, when I was in Chicago and all them places a few weeks ago. But now that I'm home, I'm back on my shit. So, like, I bought a ton of fruit, a ton of veggies. I've been eating a ton of mangoes, peaches, pineapple, these young coconuts that are super fire.
Young coconuts? What makes a coconut young?
So when a coconut gets old, you know the brown coconuts that you see at the store, like just the coconut you see like brown?
Yeah, like the furry ones.
Yeah. That's like an older coconut. So when a coconut's young, it has the water inside is sweeter. And then as it gets older, the water gets less sweet, and the meat in the coconut actually gets harder and dry when it gets old. So when the coconut's young, the water's really sweet, it's delicious, and then the meat inside is like really gelatinous and fibery, and it's just really good. So yeah.
So you've been on a coconut excursion. You living like a dude in an island.
I had one, and then I bought two more, so I got two in the fridge right now. I'm probably gonna have one after this cast. So yeah, but I've been doing a whole lot of fruits and stuff, and it's been nice, man. Get my fiber up and everything.
Bro, what you be putting in these smoothies? Tell us about the smoothies before we ask Berg about
Today's smoothie. We had pineapple, we had a banana, we had blueberries, we had chia seeds, we had yogurt, we also had a little bit of watermelon, some frozen watermelon.
Bro, I got an unpopular opinion right here. Watermelon is trash.
You trash.
Super unpopular, but like watermelon is absolutely terrible.
What do you not like about watermelon?
I think it tastes terrible. Like I literally.
You don't like the texture of it?
I don't like the texture. I don't like the taste. It just tastes like bad watery, like I feel like it's mushy. I don't like watermelon at all. Like they had a big watermelon this weekend. They were like, "Oh, it's so good, try it." And like I've tried watermelon before, never really been a fan. Once I had a piece of this, I was like, I really don't like watermelon. Like I think it's trash. I don't know.
Was it fresh
What fruits
watermelon?
do you like?
It was
Older
super
watermelon.
fresh. It was red. It was juicy. All that kind of stuff. They were raving about it. I thought it was terrible.
What are your favorite fruits though? If you don't like
I
watermelon.
like apples. Big on bananas. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Strawberries are good. What else? Like some mangoes can be good as well. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't like watermelon.
That's crazy.
Pears are okay as well. I like pears.
All right.
But yeah, watermelon, no go. But what else? What? Oh, okay. So you put all that stuff in there. Do you put like ice? Do you put milk? Do you put yogurt? What do you put in there?
Well, most of my fruits frozen. So like the banana was frozen,
Gotcha.
the watermelon was frozen, and the berries are frozen. Then you put some yogurt in there, and then
What kind of yogurt? Are we talking
too.
plain or like flavored Greek yogurt?
It's like sweetened with honey.
Okay.
Greek yogurt. But honestly, like you could do plain yogurt if you really
Gotcha.
want to, because like my smoothie was really sweet. So
Okay.
like the thing is, when you're doing a smoothie, if you have banana as the base, that's the main sweeteners. Like and pineapple's also really sweet too, so you don't really need to add any extra sugar or anything. So I know a lot of people use like a banana as the base, as the sweetener, and then whatever else they want.
Interesting. Sounds pretty fire.
Yeah.
Might have to try that out. I don't know. One time we made smoothies, me and my girl. She still does, but it did not come out to my liking. It was just so. It was very tart, and again, it wasn't sweet. And you told me to add like the sweeteners or I guess the banana, but it was not to my liking at all.
Yeah.
Yo, Berg, tell us about this jerk chicken that Nick is ranting and raving about that you made.
I'm gonna let the record show that these are ass-leading topics, but
Definitely pretty ass, probably.
But not
but
leading topics. This is like the little intro to the cast.
It's a long ass intro. I'm not gonna lie, y'all
long-ass,
trying to drag this
fat-ass,
out.
Uninteresting intro, but I had some jerk chicken.
interesting.
The shit was fire. I gotta give me a jerk chicken recipe because it's big heat. Like I don't know what else to say about it. Shout out to
How you
jerk
be
chicken.
cooking it? You be cooking it in like a pan
No,
or?
I don't cook it. I buy it.
Oh,
Buy
okay.
it from this Caribbean spot. And
Ooh.
I always used to Uber Eats from this spot or DoorDash spot. And then the other day, I actually just went there and got my shit. And I
He
go
was
in.
like, I'm gonna be stop being lazy.
Yeah, and I go in expecting to see a bunch of Jamaicans, maybe give me a little Jamaican baddie. There's nothing but Mexicans working, eating, cleaning. I was like, damn, I've been hoodwinked. So then I got the chicken, and I was kind of skeptical of it because like, damn, this might be the wrong place. Took it to the crib. That shit was fire. Like,
So maybe they
shout
know
out
what
to
they're
Jerk
doing
Chicken.
there.
They know what the fuck they doing. Somebody that gave them the keys because that shit's fire. Like, big fire.
Oh man. What do we got for Q&As this week, Nicholas?
I got cucumbers on my eyes. I need someone to read the question.
What?
kind of sad ass podcast is this?
This motherfucker bathing, getting facials and
I'm
shit during the
not
podcast.
bathing. I'm trying to
Get that
I'm
gay
trying to,
shit
I'm
outta
trying to
here.
live my
You trying to
best
pamper
life.
on my motherfucking time.
Right?
We
What are you
podcasting
doing?
I'm not, bro. Why I got always? I made the document. Someone else could read the damn
Lay on your
questions.
sad ass back with cucumbers on your face.
Right?
And you wanna
He's
do that
acting
shit
like
on
he
my
got a
time.
busy ass day. He can't be doing that
I
later.
I
got
do have
shit
a
to
busy
do.
day.
The fuck you gotta do?
A lot.
Play Fortnite?
You want me to go through my day on the cast?
That
I
man's
will.
literally
Come
gonna
on.
play
Sad
Fortnite
ass
later.
day. The fuck you gotta do?
All right. Well, I gotta go to the doctor, pick up some shit. Then I gotta go drop that shit off at Walgreens. Then I gotta go to Costco because I'm out of shampoo and I'm out of Pam. Well,
All
it's-
right,
it's
let's
just
get to the
avocado
questions. I don't
joint.
know. I think we dragging out.
Exactly. All right, I'll read the questions. You know what? These cucumbers are getting warm anyways. First question: do you think the NBA is trying to rig games?
I don't think they rig games. I think they script them a little bit. That's the word I'm going to go with. And I think that there are dirty refs still in the NBA. I think Scott Foster's a dirty ref. I said this before. He was involved with Donahue, or whatever the freak his name is, and I don't know. I just think he's a dirty ref. Wouldn't be surprised if he's still gambling on games and everything that he refs. And yeah, I do think there is a little aspect of it, especially last night. Last night was pretty shady. A lot of missed calls. A lot of weird makeup calls, too. And, I mean, you see that Scott Foster all the time, too. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
What you think, Berg?
I saw the statistic. I don't know who tweeted it. Maybe it was Nick Wright. But, like, the Warriors got, like, plus 16 favorable calls to, like, the Rockets in, like, a couple games in that series. And I know
The Rockets are, like,
night,
0-5 when Scott Foster refs, I think, right now.
Last night was another game where, like, the Warriors, I'm sure, got, like, plus 16 favorable calls. I think you saw the game, too, Nick. A lot of those threes that James Harden was shooting and got fouled on, he should have got the foul call. But he didn't get no makeup calls on none of that. Like, the Rockets were getting no whistles last night. That game was kind of trash to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't a great game. Like, we'll talk about that more later. Like, that game was not great.
4 times, though, where Harden shot threes, and he was clearly fouled, but they didn't call him. One of the times, he made, like, the 4-point play. Like, he made the shot. He was clearly fouled. Then they said it was on the floor when it really wasn't. Like, those refs were terrible. Like, that was disgusting. It was so upsetting.
Yeah, that was bad.
So, yeah, I do think the NBA has what they want, honestly. It's trash.
Okay, so another question here we got. Is James Harden the MVP after games 6 and 7? Now,
MVP of what?
I don't know. I guess the league, I guess they're saying, but...
Yeah, they're saying league MVP.
But that's already decided in the regular season. I hate the way that is, but that's how it is. And he was the best player in the regular season, I think, so...
Yeah.
Led him to the best record.
Actually ask these questions?
Yeah, it's a regular... Yeah, people ask these joints. It's a regular season award, so he's still going to win it, but...
What made you start your YouTube channel? And then, why don't we stream? Well, Nick's going to be streaming. He must have put that in there.
Nah, someone asked that.
Someone did that YouTube channel question last week. I swear we did.
I feel like we did too.
What made you realize you can make money off of YouTube?
No. That's a different question.
All right, well, I guess I started my YouTube when I just saw someone else doing it, and I was like, I'm playing video games, and like, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm fairly entertaining. Why can't I do this? And
what Bake said.
I was watching. I think it was like White Boy 7th or something. He was showing off his new house, and it was crazy. And I was like, I can do this. I mean, why not? So I ended up getting all this stuff, and eventually figured it out.
And now you got a house.
That's true. That is true. So it kind of comes full circle there. So it's kind of crazy. Who knows? Maybe someday someone will watch my house video from like last year, and then they'll get a house off YouTube. I don't know. Could happen.
When I get my house big, that's going to be us, Chief.
Ooh, I like that.
But,
Yeah, because you used to watch me back in the day before you started, didn't you? Or maybe I'm just...
Yeah, I used to watch you.
I thought you did.
And then when I started YouTube, I hated you.
Damn. It's like that, though. Okay.
Bro, I think it was not. It was like, I think 2K14. I had the game really, and I was posting mad shit about my team. And I think you, maybe Nike Faller, I don't know who else were like shitting on me.
What? That doesn't sound like good old Big.
Sub the Gamer was the only one who stuck up for my ass.
That doesn't sound like good old Big to me.
That doesn't sound like good old Big. I'm going to be honest with you.
I might have been salty, but I don't think I would have been mean like that. Doesn't sound like me.
That wasn't
bad. That's how I took it.
You were just soft. You sensitive.
Yeah, maybe you were just a little soft. You hadn't been on the internet.
Maybe that's how I took it though.
Big.
But yeah, similar to Bake, I kind of watched. I just watched other people doing it. I'm like, I think I could add something to this. I think I could do it. I know I watched a lot of Chris Smooth. Before or during that, also great story, bro. They don't do it anymore, but they were one of my favorites back in the day. And I also watched Shake's My Team. So yeah.
Word. We got another question here. Unless Berg, you got something to add there? How you start your YouTube channel?
Oh, the same thing you said.
Just started watching other people. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. I feel like. Who's better all time, Dirk or KG? I'm gonna go KG, but I'm biased. The defense, it's just like a whole nother side of the court. And again, Dirk wasn't like a terrible defender for most of his career, but he was not the lockdown defender that Kevin Garnett was, especially when he came to Boston. Like, oof, man, yeah, I'm going to go KG. They both got one title. Honestly, KG should have had more, but that injury really killed them that one year. So, yeah, I'm going to go KG. What about you, Nick?
I'm going with Dirk. I also am a little bit biased, though, because it's known that I kind of don't like the Celtics, and I've always been a really big Dirk. I've always been a really big Dirk fan, but I think Dirk had a more influential career, in my opinion. Like, he really changed the game. Like, there's so many shooting bigs.
He definitely did. I'll give you
Dirk,
that.
There really weren't. Like, he was, like, before his time, damn near. Also, with that being said, like, when you look at both of their rings, like, Dirk was definitely the best player on that ring. I don't know if KG was the best player on that Celtics team that won the ring.
I think he might have been. Like, this is kind of crazy. He might have been. It's
even if
pretty
he
close.
was, like, Dirk definitely won with less than what the Celtics had. So I'm gonna go with Dirk.
I suppose that's fair.
Dirk's the last real champion. Like, after Dirk, it's all these sad ass super teams. Dirk's the last one to really get in his bag.
Nah. The Spurs were the Spurs a super team?
Yes.
Spurs were pretty
Okay.
stacked back
The
in the day.
Spurs have always had a couple Hall of Famers. What are you talking about?
You're right.
I mean, Jason Terry's a Hall of Famer if we want to go there.
Bro,
Jason
but
Kidd's a Hall of
the
Famer.
The Spurs weren't one of those like free agent super teams. They were a super team by build. So like, yeah.
I mean,
So
technically-
I
feel you.
still a super team.
Yeah.
Nah, they got Durant now.
They got Durant through
Even
free
before
agency.
Durant, they were still a super team.
Yeah, but that was
All
through
they
the
did was
draft,
add one
though.
piece.
That was
Like,
through the draft.
Still a super team.
All they did was add a top 3 player in the NBA. Like,
Sorry,
what?
your team can't land a free agent. I'm sorry, the Bulls suck. Don't take it out on me.
So,
Fuck.
No, I'm
so
just
all
saying,
right,
like-
you're obviously Dirk. We
All
don't
right,
even
so-
have to ask Berg. It's obviously Dirk.
Nah, well,
So you
I'm
saying
actually
Dirk?
biased, and this might surprise you, but I'm actually gonna go with Dirk.
Yeah,
I
we
really
know.
thought he was gonna switch gears and go with KG there.
We know. I did too for a second. He got me.
Yeah.
That's clever. Last question on the docket. What character do you think you would be most like
Nobody
in
asked
the 100?
If I was a girl, I'd go with Raven, but I'm not.
What?
So
Why
If
you
you
make
was
it
a girl.
confusing like that? Just choose your
because
favorite
we're
character,
both
bro.
smart.
Nobody cares
It's
about
not my
your
favorite
Are you saying like
character,
you were
it's just-
born as the wrong gender or something? Like it's
No,
cool if you were.
I'm just saying like I'm really smart. Like I feel like
So is
that's
that
how
the
I'd be. And I'm
character
not,
that you'd be
and I'm not
most
much of a
like?
fighter. No, I'm going with Kane. I feel like I'd be most like Kane.
You're
Like,
not
I feel like
you
that's.
nothing like a Kane.
Right?
It would. They asked me. I answered Kane.
Wait, who the
Your
fuck
turn.
is Kane? Is he that sad ass old man, Marcus?
Yeah, he is.
Marcus
Oh,
Kane.
he's
Yeah.
the bitch. That's who you be?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the most like him.
Nah, you're
I
right.
don't know.
You're right. You're right.
Yo, what's Octavia's
Yeah,
brother's name? I can't remember his name right now.
Bellamy.
I would probably be Bellany. I don't know. Especially, he changes throughout the whole show and everything, but I think I see some shades of Bellamy in me, I guess. But yeah. What about you, Berg? Any characters you've got that you do?
I'm not really good with names, to be honest. I can't name anyone.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I said it. That's why I'm like, I don't
What?
know what her brother's
I don't
name
know
is.
those guys' names.
I-
And the Fortnite update. So a new jetpack came out. The
Bro,
shopping cart is on the way, and we also got
Fucking
a
trash.
refund system coming. Thoughts on it? How do you feel about it, guys?
That's actually pretty sweet. Like the jetpack finally came. It looks dope. I watched some clips of some people hopping around, shooting some people. It looks sick.
Have you played with the jetpack yet?
I haven't. I hopped on yesterday, played some games, never saw it. So
Bro, it's cute, but at the same time, it's kind of pointless. It's kind of useless. It's not something that I see a lot of people use in game or really use to win gunfights. Like it's just I don't know. It's okay.
yeah, like I mean, if you're like an elite player, I'm sure you like really know what to do and how to use it and everything. But like
Nah, I'm an elite player, and it's only so much to do with it. I'm gonna be honest
that,
with
and like you only get so much time with it, I suppose, and like it's kind of hard to find. It's cool though, but like after the hop rocks, like I'd rather hop rocks. Like I'd rather grab a hop rock or two.
Yeah.
Like
I thought consumable hot rocks would have been so much better than like a jetpack, but that's essentially what it is, more or less.
it's pretty much the same thing. So like I don't know. Maybe if it came out
Nah.
before then, it would have been cool.
Bro,
But
The thing about the jetpack is it has flaws to it. So like if you're using the jetpack, you can't use your scope. Like if you try to use the scope, you start flying in the air.
Oh, really?
So there's a lot of time. Well, I have the jetpack and I'll be trying to scope some dude out and I'll start flying and be like, oh shit. So I just don't even pick the jetpack
I didn't
up
even
anymore.
notice that. Damn.
It's not. It's also not a permanent item. Like it's not gonna be in the game forever. It's just like a short time limited thing. So yeah.
What do y'all think the shopping cart is gonna be like? What is that gonna be used for?
I have no clue. This was rumored to
think
happen
it's-
so long ago. Like people had said the shopping carts, like how they were lined up, kind of like a race. Like I don't know. That's been rumored for a while, and now it's actually coming. I'm guessing you're gonna be able to drive around in those little things. Like probably limited gas, kind of like the what's it called? Kind of like the jetpack. Maybe you can drive around. Maybe you can fly off a cliff with it and take no damage or
Oh,
something.
you think it's gonna be like a vehicle almost?
Oh, I really do. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna be. Yep. I mean, I don't know what else they do with it. What else would they do with the shopping cart?
I have no idea. Like maybe you can wheel your opponent. I don't know. Like wheeling your opponent into battle just sounds stupid with the shopping cart because I don't imagine the shopping cart is gonna have like a high like shield level on it. So I
Yeah.
feel like if you're wheeling somebody, you guys just an easy double kill.
True. Probably.
Maybe you can go down hills faster with it.
That would be cool.
I don't
Like
know.
that's
I
what
have
I'm thinking.
no
You could
idea.
jump off a cliff and fly and like take no damage when you fall in the cart. Maybe the cart just breaks or something
Maybe
eventually.
it's gonna be similar to the rocket ride. Maybe
Ooh,
you
that
can
would be
like
cool.
shopping cart ride instead of rocket ride. I don't.
That
I really-
would be
I
kinda
really-
cool.
So you could just push your teammate on a shopping cart so he goes into like the circle faster.
Be kinda cool.
Maybe I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I really don't either. But the refund system, I will say, that's something that if they do it right, is really cool. Like if you could, I know that last time they were supposed to do it, it was supposed to have like this 30-day refund policy where basically if you bought something in the last 30 days, you could refund it. But by the time this actually comes out in a couple days from now, like, I haven't bought any skins in the last month. All these skins that I have are from months ago. Like, if I want to refund a couple of those, that'd be cool. But if I can't refund any of those, I probably won't like it that much.
I didn't see about that 30-day policy. If I can't refund all my sad-ass skins, I don't want it.
That's how it was.
Telling me I can't refund my dang dragon, I'm gonna be big mad. I've been waiting to refund that thing since I bought it.
Or Mr. Tomato. You probably got Mr. Tomato too. You got all the skins.
Nah, I don't. I haven't bought any skins. Like, I haven't bought any actual skins.
I haven't bought any in a while either. Like, again, we played the game since day one. Like, the only skins I've like actually gone out and bought was like the gingerbread guy when it first came out, and like some of the other ones. Like we could have easily bought in the sculptured ones and sold our accounts. Like, people do that and make good money apparently. Like, apparently they made like a couple $100 off doing that. And I just didn't think it looked good. I thought it looked trash back in the day.
If you're listening to this podcast, I'm sure you're familiar with the badges in 2K, how like different players have different badges about what they're good at. Like, some players who are good dunkers have posterizer.
Like
some
Nick,
players
for example,
who are good shooters
he has no badges.
Deadeye. Why would you do that? What?
I'm just messing with you. Chill.
Why are you making fun of me? I don't need that.
Bro, I'm just making it's a joke.
I don't need that.
It's part of the segment.
I don't deserve that.
Alright, what badges you got then? What badges do you have, Nicholas?
Nah, we talking about IRL badges, bro. We ain't talking about our real games, so no one to hear about that shit.
So
Everyone
do you have any badges?
I have Deadeye, I have all that. Well, let me explain the topic, damn it. It's just like your personality traits, like what you're good at, the different badges you have. So like, I'm a good cook. So like, we're talking about in like relationship wise too. So like, I'm a pretty good cook. So I give me like a cooking badge, like probably like a silver.
You ain't even
gold.
You ain't even got a good name for it. You just calling it the cooking badge.
You said a cooking badge.
All right, chef badge.
It's called Hall of Fame Feaster, bro. You like to eat, all right?
Nah, it's not feasting. It's cooking. I'm a good cook.
No. Hall of Fame Feaster. It's cool. You got that.
Nah, that's not it. I'm talking about badges about yourself that are good things. Like, so like in a relationship, I'm a good cook. So I cook for a chick. Like, I probably give me a silver or a gold. I don't think I'm Hall of Fame. Like, silver or gold chef badge. But you guys get the point. What are some badges y'all would say you have?
Bro, what kind of badge
Yo, is this an ass topic?
This is a terrible topic.
It's a good topic, bro. Y'all just not trying to be creative. Y'all...
You seem antsy, like you seem aggravated.
Yeah, because Bake just come out the gate shitting on my topic when that motherfucker didn't put one topic in here.
I feel like this is just...
Homie didn't put no topics shitting on my topics.
I got Hall of Fame ass grabber, dude. Like, what do you want?
Right?
That's creepy.
I got limitless titty sucker. Fuck you.
Right?
I was trying to be serious, Chief.
We being dead ass.
Like, what is he talking about?
This man said he got Hall of Fame chef.
Well, I'm being serious, bro.
I'm being serious too.
Alright, so what else you got, Nicholas? What other badges you got?
Hall of Fame cuddler.
What's that? What?
I'm a good cuddler.
What?
No, you're not.
Yes,
Bro, who don't know how to
How
cuddle?
the fuck would you know?
Right.
I can look at you and tell.
No, you can't. I'm a good cuddler. Trust me.
So what other badges you got?
I got hella badges.
You got all these badges, but you don't know what the badges are. Big bet.
Yeah, because I got to create the badges for myself.
Bro, just...
I'm like a demigod, bro. Let me see. I got gold hair. Like, my hair is nice.
What?
I got nice
what kind
hair.
of badge is gold hair?
Thick hair.
Are you serious?
I got good hair.
What?
This might be an ass
This
topic.
is a terrible
It's crazy.
topic. He said gold hair. Like, what is that?
Bro, I thought you said your hair was literally gold.
Yeah, right?
Oh, no. Like, gold tier hair. Man.
What?
I got nice fucking hair, Bake. I got a full head of hair.
So why
I'm
can't you
not
call it like
balding.
hairstyle
It's
specialist or something stupid? What's with this
It's not
gold
stylish,
hair?
It's just my hair. Hair quality specialist on gold. I don't know.
Yo, we gotta get to the next topic.
No, it's not a bad time. Bro, you're the one who literally came up with this motherfucking topic.
Yeah, and I can tell it's not going over well. Like,
What are some badges y'all have?
We said our badges, and you
Yeah.
said I'm being serious.
Y'all said 2 head ass badges. I'm being serious. Like, okay, if I were to give Shake a badge, I would say Shake is like Hall of Fame gift giver. Like he'd be giving his girl fire gifts.
I mean,
Like that's a badge.
I guess that's a good badge. What?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if I can say some of these badges, bro. Might be getting a little wild.
Let it fly.
You got them kind of badges. Let it fly, boy.
Bro, oh, no. Yeah.
Shake at least got a bronze ass eater.
Bro, whoa, nah, that's you, dude. I'm not into that. What are you doing?
So you haven't gotten your ass eaten badge.
Bro, no, what? I'm not into that shit.
You might need to hit. You might need to hit the my park to get that.
What badges would you want your girlfriend to have, Nicholas? How about that? Do you have?
Well,
some
I
ideas?
gotta answer all the questions. Berg, your turn.
Or just
What
answer
badges?
the question he asked to use a transition.
Right. I'm asking you, Nicholas.
Making
You're the
this
one with
shit
all the
difficult,
badges.
bro. God damn.
Like my girl
what
got all
badges
the
I need
badges. Like she got everything. Like I don't need no badges for her.
What badges I need out of a girl? I need like Hall of Fame respect.
What? Bro, you gotta come
Hall
up
of
with some
Fame.
names. These badge names is an ass.
Whatever. Next.
You got
fucking
Hall of
topic,
Fame,
man.
no name
Come on with
given
some
ass.
fucking topics then, bitch. God damn. Next fucking topic. What we
Nick
got?
want a girl with Hall of Fame
LiAngelo
hugger,
Ball's
bro.
doing team. Dead ass. LiAngelo Ball doing team workouts
Fame
with
hugger is
Nick
with,
got Hall of Fame
the
yeller today, bro.
Lakers.
He be yelling.
He doing team workouts with the Lakers. He doing one with the Warriors, and I think he doing with the Clippers too. At his combine or at the combine, he had like a 35-inch vertical, which surprised
Yeah,
some
Hall of
people.
Fame leaper.
I saw him do it. It looked sad as shit. Like I'm be honest, I don't think he got up 35 inches.
Bro,
but
you
he's
always
doing
been a
badges
hater
with us.
though. You've always been a hater of him.
Have you seen the clip? Like Berg agreed.
I haven't
It
seen the
looked
clip,
like the saddest
but a
35
35's a
I've ever
35.
seen.
Why are you hating?
Like, I don't know.
Like you ain't got a 35-inch vertical, so how you hating right now?
I'm also not fucking 6'5". I also
You're
have
like
a
6'2".
fucking wet jumper. Like I'm also
You're like
not
6'2".
shit. I'm 6'1". Like,
Oh my god.
It has nothing to do with anything. I'm not a fucking NBA prospect. Like what?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not trying to be in the
You're a
league.
hater, and Berg might be a hater too, but he's getting drafted. Like, he's getting drafted, or he'll be on the team next year, even if he doesn't get drafted. But I think he's getting drafted in the second round. I really do.
I don't. What do you think, Berg?
Is LiAngelo getting drafted? Is that what we're asking?
Basically.
I don't know. Like before he left UCLA, he was coming off the bench, and he wasn't even hitting shots off the bench. Like he wasn't looking good at UCLA before the whole incident in Lithuania. He was going up against a bunch of fucking minors.
Yeah, but so is Luka Doncic, and they're gonna put him at the number 2 overall
No,
pick.
he's
or
not.
whatever.
Against
Luka
grown
Don-
men, former
Bro,
NBA
Luka
players.
Doncic is playing in like the second best league in the world.
What's his?
Like, he's going up against
MVP
elite
LiAngelo
players.
played one of those 4 teams that's in the that was in the Final Four. He played one of those teams. Like they're
Wait, what?
they're all playing the same people pretty much over there.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
I'm telling you, LiAngelo played one of those
Luka
teams.
Doncic,
I've seen
Luka
that.
Doncic is playing in the second best league
There's
in
so
the
many
world
different
after
Euro
the
leagues,
NBA.
Bake. Like
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Most of them Euro ballers are kind of soft, anyways. But I think I really do actually think he's gonna get drafted. He's been playing well at the combine. He looks good. I've been watching the footage of him. He's knocking down shots. His 3-ball looks pretty good. I think he looks
he
good.
did have a great combine, but I
combine
honestly
looked
don't
great.
think the combine matters that much in the NBA. Like
It
in
does.
The
It
NFL,
definitely
you can
does.
get drafted off a combine, and the NFL, or NBA, I'm not sure if you can get drafted off a decent combine.
I think you could. It's probably happened before. Again, might be late second round pick,
All right,
but
Nick, what's that guy that plays for the Bulls that got pulled up? What's his name?
Blakeney?
Tone. Blakeney.
Antonio Blakeney.
He
yeah.
played for LSU, had an okay collegiate career. He had a pretty solid combine, didn't get drafted, and he played for a major D1. Like, I don't think LiAngelo's combine or his 35-inch vertical is going to get him drafted. If
All
that
right,
stuff
but
doesn't translate on court,
either way,
nobody
though, that
cares.
guy's still in the NBA, and again, so even if he doesn't get drafted, signs as a free agent somewhere, and he has the control to sign wherever he wants, even if it's with the Lakers,
you
a
might
2-way
sign for a
contract.
G League
He
team.
might.
He's probably gonna
He
sign a
might
2-way deal
sign
with
for.
them. That's probably
He
right.
might sign for a 2-way deal, but with Blakeney,
He's not
he was
getting
putting up. What Blakeney did, he put up hella numbers in the summer league. Like he was super elite into a summer league where it like forced the Bulls' hand to give him a 2-way contract. And this year he was the G League MVP. Like he dropped like 35 a game in the G League. So like
I've kind of stopped putting
Jello would
stock
do
into
that.
like the G League numbers though, like because again, some of the Celtics guys they had some guys who were balling in the G League and they really didn't pan out. So I've kind of stopped putting a ton of stock into the G
the
League.
Warriors have been playing a former G League in this series.
Quinn Cook.
Quinn Cook made it about the G League, and he was going crazy in the G League. Like, the G League definitely matters.
Well, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm just saying guys that like go off in it doesn't mean they're gonna just all of a sudden be decent NBA prospects. Like, sometimes they just aren't. Even if they play really well against the difference.
LiAngelo playing in Lithuania is automatically gonna be a decent prospect.
I'm thinking he's gonna make the NBA. He'll get a 2-way contract.
10 times better than those Lithuanian kids.
I'm saying he's gonna get a 2-way deal, which I think he will. I think he'll get a 2-way deal with the Lakers.
You have to earn a 2-way deal. I don't think he's getting a 2-way deal.
I think he's gonna play in summer league. Probably play pretty well. Again, whether he's already drafted or signed to
he will get if he plays in summer league, which I think he will. I think the only way he has a chance of making the league is him playing in summer league and playing elite.
He definitely will.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got like dominated in summer league.
I don't think he would, but that's just my thoughts. He looks really good right now. I'm not gonna lie, like he looks good, and you've always been a hater.
Dude was hit open shots in a combine.
Bro, you can see a dude. You can see a dude at the gym hitting them same shots.
You go to LA Fitness and see that sad ass shit. When it comes to on the court, he can't really create his own shot. He can't really dribble. He's not a good defender. The 35-inch vertical doesn't translate to uber athletic plays on the court. Like, his game is hell no.
All right.
If he was 5 inches taller, he'd be elite.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
If that motherfucker grew a foot, he'd be elite as shit. He'd be like,
he has the skill set of a big, but he's only 6'5".
Let's move to the next topic. Y'all getting ridiculous. Y'all just getting ridiculous. It's clear y'all don't like the Ball brothers. Y'all don't like LiAngelo.
No.
I like the Ball family. I just don't think his game is that great.
You don't like LiAngelo,
Now,
clearly.
question, could he feel like a Draymond role?
Definitely.
No.
Why couldn't he?
No.
Draymond Green can kind of handle the ball and make the right pass. And
he can kind of make the outside shot, but not like incredibly. Like, why can't he do that?
But he's a really elite physical defender.
You don't think LiAngelo could do that? He's a pretty big body, moves pretty well.
No, he definitely has a grown man body. We just haven't seen that from him.
Wait,
I think he could.
But honestly, it looked like he lost some weight, like up into the combine.
He still has a grown man body. Like,
he's strong. That is a big guy.
Body. He's strong.
Yeah, he is huge.
I don't think he's skilled enough to do those Draymond things.
Bro.
Like, Draymond's an elite passer, elite defender. Like,
is he an
one of the
elite
best
passer,
defenders.
I'm gonna be honest with you. LiAngelo is way more athletic. Way more athletic than Draymond Green. Way more athletic.
I don't think so.
Way more athletic.
See, I haven't seen that freaky athleticism on court that you might think a 35
Bro, I was watching.
vertical might warrant.
I was watching Lonzo's IG story this morning. You can go check it out. And I'm pretty sure it was him and his brother at the Lakers practice facilities, and he was booming. He had a couple like practice dunks, and he was throwing down some crazy windmills. Like, I don't know. Y'all be sleeping on him. Not much else more to say, but I'm excited to watch him hopefully get drafted late in the second round. That's what I'm thinking. I really do. But even if he doesn't, again.
Yo, did he dye his hair blonde, or is he wearing
a do-rag, bro?
I think he's wearing something on his head. I don't think
I couldn't tell. It's kind of far away.
Bro,
but yeah.
I can do these same dunks.
Yeah, those
you
dunks
can't do them
impressive,
dunks.
bro.
Stop
I
it.
can do
Stop.
those same dunks.
Oh my goodness. This is like when Nick said he can grab rim or whatever, where he was banging. Like, come on.
Bro, them dunks weren't that crazy.
Oh my god. Y'all be hating though. Like
Bro, majority of the people in the league can do them dunks.
What? Okay, so he fits right in. What is that what you're saying? Like what?
No, he doesn't. He's not skilled enough to. He's not fast enough to.
Now it's time to talk basketball. The NBA Finals are here, but obviously we got to talk about them Game 7s. Obviously, Celtics lost on Sunday night, and then last night the Warriors lost. I mean, not the Warriors. The Rockets lost. Warriors won. And, yeah, we want to break it down, talk a little bit more about it. Let's start with that Celtics game, man. Honestly, really disappointing. They choked that series away about as badly as they could have. Really, they should have won that series. Like, they honestly could have won in Game 6 at Cleveland, just played a little bit better. They had a couple guys show up, played pretty well. Rozier was looking really good, but just a little sloppy. Al Horford didn't have a good game, and they just couldn't get it done on the road. And then they go home, where you're supposed to play so much better, especially for this team. They've shot so much better. They've played better. They played well in the first half. They built up a lead. I think it was up to 12 points. It should have been probably more, and they let it slip away so easily. And it was super frustrating. They shot one of the worst percentages ever in an NBA playoff game at like 17%, and that includes Jaylen Brown hitting a garbage time three. Super garbage time. Like, no one was even trying at that point. And, yeah, again, the only team that shot worse, I think, is the Rockets last night. So, yeah, that was frustrating. They really should have won. I still believe they're the better team. And so I guess I feel like the Bucks or the Sixers, when they lost, they said the same thing. So, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they should have won. They choked it. And that doesn't take away from the good season they had, but they choked it, man. Rozier was awful last night, and or 2 nights ago, and so was Marcus Smart. They were awful. They were terrible. Even Jaylen Brown wasn't good. So
when Rozier was like hooping, when he was like hot and whatever, and everyone's like, oh, he's elite, whatever. Was that the same shots he was taking in Game 7? Like, was he?
Pretty much.
So he was taking the same shots. Okay, his shot selection in Game 7 to me looked terrible.
No, there was a lot of good shots, a lot of open looks. They just missed them. It's that simple.
Bro, he was really forcing it.
Like early in the game, the Cavs were missing some of them, but then they started making some of them. The Celtics had made a couple in the beginning, and then they just missed pretty much everything. It was really embarrassing, honestly. Like, I really don't feel like the Cavs won. Like, everybody talked about LeBron's game that he had. He had like 35, 10, 9, and then 8 turnovers. Like,
he had 35, 15, and 9.
Okay, 8 turnovers. Add those 8 turnovers. Is 8 turnovers good?
That's
he
an
willed
okay
that.
Game from LeBron.
It's a decent game. It's an okay game. Exactly.
That game
not a
from
crazy
anybody
game.
else. That game from anybody else would be super elite. We're just talking
Bro,
about
if James Harden had that type of game, y'all would be saying he's a choke artist. Everybody would be talking about his 8 turnovers.
If James Harden had 35, 15, and 9, they would be praising the hell out of James Harden. If
everybody would be talking about
yes,
his 8 turnovers.
LeBron hasn't had a...
The turnovers only matter if you lose. That's with anybody.
Yeah.
It was honestly like it was an okay game. That's what it was. It wasn't a great.
LeBron hasn't had a bad game all postseason.
It wasn't a great game. It was a pretty okay game. That's about it. He was decently efficient, but like he would miss shots and then they'd get the rebound, get a second chance, and then that was what I felt like killed the Celtics, and it really did for most of the series. The second chance opportunities are huge. Like, when you're playing LeBron James, you have to make sure you get that rebound once he misses the few times he misses. Shot 50%, I think, for the game, so pretty good. But, again, those 8 turnovers were pretty bad, some of them, too. Celtics definitely should have won that game. Like, it's like, looking back, I watched it again, too. Man, they really blew the opportunity. That's just me, though. Again, they shot their worst game of the year, pretty much, right then and there in Game 7. And, I mean, I thought that was, like, pretty improbable. But then I saw the Rockets do it as well. So, yeah,
bro,
pretty crazy. I don't know. You got something else on that, Nick? What you got?
Jaylen Brown was super trash Game 7. Rozier was super trash Game 7.
Jaylen hit some shots early and then just didn't hit them late. Like
Jaylen Brown shot 5 of 18, 3 of 12 from 3.
As I said, he hit some shots
Why
early.
Why are all these teams shooting so many threes? Like,
I don't know. I don't understand that. That was one of those things that I hated.
Okay, the thing is...
Man, Al
well,
Horford
it's
played
also
so
the
well,
same thing
too.
with the
Al
Rockets.
Horford.
I saw them miss 23 pointers, and on like the 24th miss, they decided, okay, let's drive to the cup while we're down 10. Like
they decided to finally attack the mid range and the paint, and they actually had a shot last night too.
I think they're the Warriors. Like
I don't know.
Everybody's trying to be the Warriors. You're not
the Rockets. The Rockets average the most threes a game in the regular season.
I know,
that's
but
their game plan.
But when the shot isn't
that's what they
falling,
know.
you need to do something else.
You gotta change the game plan.
You have to change the game plan. And honestly, I blame that on the coaches too. The coaches, Dan Toney, should call a timeout and say, look, stop shooting threes. Take it to the rim. Like, you have Klay Thompson in foul trouble so early on, and they did not capitalize on that at all.
Yeah,
they got gifted by the refs
Harden
there.
And Gordon are like elite driving and slashing guards. Like, I don't know why they weren't driving more. And then you got Capella, big ass, sitting in the paint to clean up some of that garbage.
Capella feasted too. He was feasting. He was killing it.
I don't know why they just start starting for Ash threes. Trevor Ariza, same thing.
Well, it's hero ball. That's what it was.
Super broke. They were missing a lot of open threes. Like Trevor Ariza was 0 for 9 from 3. At least
and
like
he kept
6
shooting.
of those were like
he shot like 3 or 4 more.
Like naked open. Like
I'm telling you, the Celtics missed those same looks, and it was like, again, it was bewildering to me because I've never seen that. Like, I lost my voice from screaming at the TV because they missed so many open shots. And, like, they should have got it inside. Just like Capella was playing well, Horford was banging out down low. He was playing great.
Horford had 14 in the first quarter. Ended up with
killing
17
it
for the game.
He was
like, I don't know why the hell they went away
got
from
it
him.
inside or fed Tatum more. Like,
they fed Tatum a little bit, and
hooping.
they should have let him continue to be great.
You got Rozier chucking bricks, Marcus Smart.
Terrible.
Like,
I was cringing. I'm not a Marcus Smart
14.
fan anymore. I can't. I don't
Rozier
know.
was 2 for 14. Brown was 5 for 18. Smart was 1
here's
for
the thing.
10.
I
Morris
blame-
was 5 for 14.
I blame
Trash,
Marcus
trash.
Smart and a little bit more on Terry Rozier, but Rozier was great the night before. Like, Marcus Smart really wasn't that great during the entire postseason shooting the ball.
L.
So, I blame him. He only took 4 threes. All were terrible shots. Terrible. So, yeah, I really do blame him. He was 1 for 10 overall in the game. He missed a layup at the rim. Some easy baskets, man. They really blew that game. They should be in the finals right now. It's crazy to say that. They really should. They blew it.
We got to give some credit to Jeff Green. Jeff Green
Yeah, he got
was
some
really
open looks
hooping.
and he made them. Yeah, I mean, he got some open shots.
He created some shots too. Like he was driving. Jeff Green was super.
One of them
nice.
was a travel. He had one Euro step where he tapped his foot. I think it was left foot. He tapped it twice. It was definitely a travel.
He took 3 steps.
It was definitely a travel, and of course they didn't call it. Refs weren't that great in that game
There
either.
was so many missed trash calls in all the games.
The refs were bad.
Crazy.
They are in the NBA. They're really bad. I don't know why.
Bro, I've never seen.
Man,
I don't think I've
bad.
ever seen a game with worse refs than that last Rockets Warriors game though.
That was bad last night. I will say that. That was bad,
Bro,
and I knew it too.
It was terrible.
Well, it's that's Scott Foster, Tony Brothers the same way. They're like a combo. They put them together. The NBA I swear to adjust games. That's what they do. They adjust outcomes. So I don't know. It was trash, man. Tatum though is nasty. Like that kid is the next big superstar in the NBA. That dunk on LeBron.
Oh, that was so hard.
Woo, that was nasty. I was loving that. And then it's not just that though. The next possession, he says, "Give me the ball." Gets Tristan Thompson, I think, on a switch, or I think it was him, and just oh my goodness, dribble, step back 3, like so nasty. He did it a few times to Tristan Thompson. Should have kept switching that, kind of like the Cavs were doing on Rozier earlier on in the series, where they just kept switching, kept forcing it. Should have just kept doing that because man. Tatum was eating him alive.
They stopped going to him though. That was really stupid.
Well, because they gave up. They gave up.
Time,
That was they just started chucking. Everybody was trying to play hero ball and they gave up. It was sad to watch.
In the second or third quarter, when the Cavs got their first lead, because the Celtics pretty much owned the first quarter, when the Cavs got their first lead, they went on a 12-0 run, something.
It was a
12-0
run coming at a half, pretty much.
They did something like that.
Yeah.
And they kept on scoring, and the Celtics kept on getting ass possessions, and I was really surprised that Stevens didn't call a timeout.
He was not very good.
Through that slump, which is crazy.
It was miserable to watch.
And Stevens is an elite coach too.
Stevens is an elite coach, but he's not perfect. I'll tell you that much. I know that from watching them.
He should have called the timeout earlier to stop.
I also think he should have sat Rozier for that game. I don't know who. Ojale should have got minutes. Somebody.
No, you mean Smart. You don't mean Rozier.
Both of them. Both of them should have sat.
Really?
But the problem is we don't have another point guard. Shane Larkin's out.
Wasn't going to be some guy on the bench coming in to make those big shots?
No, but they needed someone to play defense, though. And if neither of those guys are in, they can't take the shots. That's where you get the ball to Al Horford more, and he gets more shots. But because those guys were in just ball hogging, chucking, Al Horford got less shots. So Steven should have said, look, both of you are sitting. You both suck. And he should have put in Ojale, ran like Tatum at the 2, Brown at the 1 maybe or something, ran a completely different lineup and should have just said, Horford, bring the ball up. Because they've done that before, too, where Horford's pretty much kind of played a little bit of point.
Offense looks best when Horford is running that shit. I think
it's clean when he does it. Like, it actually works really well. It seems so head-ass, but, like, they really could have played, like, a little bit of him at the 1.
Bro, the spacing is crazy when he's running point and, like, bringing the ball up. Like, I can't believe y'all lost that. Yeah,
I can't either. It's pretty sad, but next year looks good, so I'm hopeful. And again, we got a good final series. I think it'll be fairly entertaining. I think the Warriors are gonna win, but why don't we talk about that? We done with the
wait question
done?
before we get into that.
Yeah, give me one.
Before we get into that, if Chris Paul playing in Game 7, do you think the Rockets win?
Nope.
Really?
I don't think they'd win. No, I don't.
Oh, I think they win.
I don't think they'd win.
Like,
I really
Chris
don't.
Paul on the court, there's no way. Dog, the big problem was they didn't have enough men. So there was always someone on the court who was a trash defender. And they took a huge advantage of that. Like, when they had to throw Ryan Anderson on the court, they just kept on switching him onto Steph Curry, and I think he made 2 or 3 threes in a row.
Curry was balling. I don't think the Warriors would have lost that game. They looked really good at the end.
If you have Chris Paul in there, like, he's not letting all them ass threes keep on being taken.
Nah, I think they would have probably danced on each other. I still think they would have gotten really good looks. No, I really don't. I'm sorry. Chris
I
Paul's
feel
great.
like it would have been better possessions.
Oh, they
instead of,
definitely
20
would have been
missed
better.
threes.
Yeah, they wouldn't have missed as many shots. He would have been a little bit better at running the offense. They probably would have attacked the basket more, but I still think the Warriors would have won. It's the Warriors,
People
man.
are acting like that game was some big blowout. Like, they won by 9. The Rockets had, like, a 15-point lead at some point. Like, it wasn't a blowout at all. It was pretty close until the very end.
I mean, if
like,
you think of the swing there, though, that the Warriors went on in the second
the
half.
swing was crazy.
That's a big
the swing
swing.
was crazy, but at the same time, the Rockets got out to a huge lead at the beginning. So, like, it wasn't a blowout. Like, if
Yeah,
the
but you
Rockets
knew
hit
the Warriors
some,
were going
like,
to come back last night. I knew that was
if the
going to
Rockets hit, like, 2 more of them shots, like, that shit's like a
Bro,
one
if Harden
possession
gets
game.
those calls on those
Yeah,
threes
that
he
shit's a
took,
tie game.
it's a
I know,
different
but
game.
hold on.
Dog,
You
Houston
knew he
could've-
wasn't going to get
Houston
those
would've
calls.
won that shit probably
Like,
if Harden gets some calls.
I hate to break it to you. As soon
You
as
didn't know he was gonna get them.
As soon as I saw Scott Foster reffing that game, I knew they were going to get screwed by the refs. That's how it goes. I think they're 0-5 against him in the last 5 in the playoffs, and every time he calls a game, it's lopsided. It goes towards the audience favorite, which was the Warriors here. When he refs against the Celtics, it usually doesn't go that way. When he refs for the Cavs, usually goes their way. I'm telling you, dirty ref. If he probably had money on the game, man, it's so trash. The NBA is trash. But yeah, I think the Warriors still would.
If Harden gets 2 of them calls, that's them refs really.
If they hit one of those 20 missed threes, like it's a different game.
All right.
That's the same time.
Let's talk
like,
the finals, though. The finals is here. Those games are over. There's nothing we can do about it. Again, I wish we could replay them differently.
Wait. You think Chris Paul coming back to the Rockets? Just really quickly.
Yeah, I do. But that's because I also think LeBron James is going to eventually sign with the Rockets. I do. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if their cap space, if they can actually get that, they might have to move someone.
make it work.
But I do. I really think he's going to lose this finals. Probably going to be pretty close, though. And I think he's going to pair up with the Rockets. I really do.
All right. Let's talk
best
about the
destination for
finals. Berg, who you got in the finals, bro?
Got the Warriors. What?
How many games?
I'm gonna say Warriors in 5 because they want to win it on their home court.
I think it's going to take 6 games, but that's just me. I think LeBron James is going to show up here. He's having a career year. Some of those games he had in the postseason were crazy. He's going to have probably 40 points in almost every game. Probably help one bad game.
You
I think.
can say he's having a career year, but he's also having one of his worst defensive years ever. If you play lousy D on this Warriors
his
team, they're gonna
defense
bust your
is
shit.
awful at times. I mean, like when he blocks that one shot from Rozier, and then he just stands there at that side of the court, and like he like.
Bro,
come
people
on,
thought that was cool. I knew what that was. He was tired. He was exhausted.
Right? Like he does that very often too, where he just doesn't get back on defense, and that's gonna probably be a problem with this team. This team will take advantage. They've got guys. Everyone can shoot. Like it's gonna be really tough. But
the thing with this team, it's not gonna be a case where you got 20 missed 3-pointers. Probably
you're not gonna have that.
Happen.
Absolutely not. Warriors might have one off shooting night where maybe they only shoot 30 or
For the
maybe
whole
29%.
team to be off would be crazy. Like crazy.
I could see a game where Steph and Clay aren't hitting their shots. I could see that. That happens. But I don't see it happening for 2-3 games.
Steph, Clay, and Durant not hitting their shots.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes even Draymond will bring the strap out because he's open. Like I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely will, and he can hit
I
him.
am looking forward to see LeBron and KD go at each other.
Oh, I'm really looking
They're
forward to
not
that.
going to be going at
Oh,
each
they
other.
will.
There's no way.
Yes, they are.
Oh,
No,
they
LeBron
will.
is not going to be guarding KD.
They will. Yes, he will. What?
No, he won't.
Oh, yes, he
no,
will.
He will not. No, he
He
will
guarded
not.
KD a ton last final.
Who's gonna guard Kevin
Bro,
Durant then?
there's
J.R.
no way
Smith?
they're going to have LeBron on
You
KD as
can't
the
hide
primary
versus
defender.
that Warriors team.
You can't-
hide on
exactly, you
defense,
can't
bro.
hide against
They're
them.
going to try to put Jeff Green
No,
on the,
they're not.
KD.
Oh
Yes, they
my
are.
God, he would
Bro,
eat him for
LeBron
breakfast.
will not be. Doug, they have no chance in the series if LeBron's the primary defender on KD.
Well, they're gonna
because
have
he's
to.
not going to be able to do it offensively.
They're gonna have
The
to.
thing about LeBron now
don't have a
is
choice.
they've been hiding him on defense. He hasn't been on the best players because he doesn't have. He's too old to be playing 100% on offense and on defense.
He'll
when
be
he's
on
carrying
KD.
That much of a load
He'll be on KD.
offense.
It's a sense of pride. He'll be on
Especially
KD.
in fourth quarters, he'll definitely be on
He'll
KD.
be on
Fourth
KD.
quarters, he'll be on KD. Fourth quarters, though. But you guys saw last year, KD was lighting his ass up in the fourth quarters
Yeah,
of those
that's Kevin
finals
Durant.
games.
He had one of the best finals ever. He was nasty. He was incredible.
Bro.
He shot like 60% on threes too. Like he was nasty last year. I remember that was crazy.
I mean, looking at this Rocket series though, like you don't have to put like the craziest big body on KD. I mean,
You
just
don't,
gotta
no.
hope he misses. You just
You
gotta
have-
hope he
you
misses.
pretty much. Yeah, you have to force him into taking tough shots.
Ariza is a really good defender. So is PJ Tucker. Like, they had one of those guys on him at all times.
I was gonna say Harden was doing a lot of defense on KD.
Harden's a really good defender when he tries, though.
Yeah, at times. At times he can be good.
Like, and Harden, the thing is, Harden, he may not be as tall, but he's, like, kind of stocky. He's kind of thick. So, like, I remember when they were playing against the Pelicans, they were having Harden on AD a lot of times just because he was, like, thick and could put, like, a body on him. And that's kind of what you have to do with KD. You got to put a little body on him since he's kind of skinny. Like, you got to hit him with the body.
But you're literally saying do not put LeBron on him, but he'll eat Jeff Green alive.
No, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying I don't think they will the whole game just because. Not the whole game. Just
the only time he won't be on him is a switch.
Exhausted.
In a switch with a pick and roll touch.
LeBron is going to guard Green?
Probably.
No. Absolutely not.
I think LeBron will be on Draymond a lot of the time.
If he's on him, no, that's not happening.
LeBron and Draymond do battle when they play.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening much though. I think he's gonna have to play KD. You have to play the best player. Sorry, LeBron, you're gonna be tired, but you got a few games left. All right. It's not like there's multiple series
saying
left.
Sorry, LeBron, but that might just not be the best strategy.
No, it is. You need
He's
someone
definitely
good.
not going to be on KD the
They're
whole
gonna
game.
do
for most of the game. There'll be switches, but that's about
it. They're gonna throw a bunch of different looks at KD. Remember that one series where the Spurs were playing whatever team KD was on? I don't know if it was the Thunder or the Warriors at that point.
You bringing a way old ass series. I can't remember.
They were putting like Boris Diaw on KD at times. Like they were throwing a bunch of different looks at him just so he couldn't get a consistent look. I think that's what the Cavs are going to have.
I still don't think that has
to LeBron.
That doesn't really matter though of who wins the series and who wins some of these games. It's going to be if the Cavs role players show up.
I don't think the series
That's
will
what
be
it's going to be
close.
about.
I don't think the series is going to be close.
It's going to be close. Like what?
I think it'll be a lot closer than people think.
I don't think he's going to be on KD most of the time.
I think it'll be closer. I think that some of those Cavs role player guys are going to start hitting their shots.
Who? J.R. Smith?
Probably not J.R. Smith, but I think Kyle Korver. They're going to make that switch. Kyle Korver didn't start.
Kyle Korver was insane in the series against the Celtics with the exception
That's what I'm
of one
saying.
game.
I think he's going to be really good in this series. I think Korver's going to be great. I think they're going to get more minutes.
Is Kevin Love
coming
back?
Probably. I think so.
Yeah, I think he'll make it back.
he probably could have played in this last game, but I think they knew they had a good shot.
He couldn't have played the last game. He could not have played last game.
Again,
he was still wearing goggles. Like he couldn't even see.
He was at the arena. He was at the arena where there's cameras in the halls
and shit.
He was in the halls without him. I saw them without him. I think honestly he'll be probably playing game one.
Those glasses on too.
I saw
it was against protocol for him to play.
Again,
he has to beat protocol and be actually healthy.
He has to be cleared. Blah 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 blah. They didn't even attempt to clear him though. That's the thing. They didn't bother because they figured we're gonna win this game. Save him for game one. He'll probably play game one. And
Korver wasn't insane versus Boston. Like his numbers weren't.
He wasn't insane. He was good though.
Korver was shooting incredibly. Like he was like 4 for 4 a few games.
He was 1 for 6 last game, 2 for 6 the 2 games before that.
But he was 9 for 8 in the games at home, 3 and 4. He was 9 for 8, I think, or no 9 for 10.
He was 4 for 8. He was like 4 for 8.
No,
and then he had a 5 for 5 game.
Yeah. So 9 for 10.
He had 3 decent games and like out of 4 horrendous games. Like
but out of Kyle Korver, 37-year-old, like you're not expecting a 5 for 5 game out of him.
You're lucky if he gives you 10 points. Looking at his stats,
I think he's going to give you some good games in the finals. I think Kevin Love will. I think Tristan Thompson, who's been playing really well, will give you some pretty solid minutes when they can play him. Again, they can't really run him if they start running Draymond at the 5. It's going to be tough for them to keep him out there as well.
Oh. Now, I'm tripping. He had really good games against the Raptors. Like, he dropped 19. He shot 2 of 3 in game 2. He had 5.
I don't care who had a good game versus the Raptors. I don't care. Everybody had good games.
Yeah, Raptors.
I'm
stop
just saying,
bringing up old series.
I don't care,
56% from 3 against the Raptors.
I don't care.
That's insane.
But, I mean, it also depends on if they're going to get anything from Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance, like, are those guys going to give him anything?
Jordan Clarkson isn't that great.
Jordan Clarkson is trash.
I don't think he's good either, but he had a couple good games, gave him something at home.
He didn't have no good games.
He had a couple good games. What's his name?
They didn't play in Game 7.
Not him. What's his name?
Nance.
No, George Hill.
George Hill, he's got to show up.
That's what I'm saying. He gave him a couple games.
George Hill is there for defense, so he really has to.
He's got to hit his threes. That's what LeBron needs. LeBron needs those guys to hit their threes.
Also, he's a 3-point shooter, but he's gonna have to do a really good job on Curry and make his open threes.
But I have the Warriors in 6. I think it'll be a lot closer. And honestly, I give LeBron some kind of a shot in this series. I really do. I think we're gonna see an all-time great performance and probably steal a couple games. I think it'll be a pretty close series. A lot closer than you guys are saying, at least. And
I
everybody else
wouldn't be
probably
surprised if the Warriors swept them. I love. To
I
see
mean, I
the
wouldn't be
Warriors sweep
shocked
them.
with that either. The Warriors have one of the greatest teams assembled of all time. So that wouldn't shock me, but I don't think he'll let him get swept, though. That might shock me, actually.
Like, the only thing is, like, if he gets swept, like, LeBron's last memory in Cleveland on that court is going to be getting swept by the Warriors.
If he getting swept, he's absolutely leaving, too, by the way.
But I think the Warriors is going to beat them in 5, get another game at home, rake in some more cash.
Probably.
Like, those games are worth millions when you play.
You know the NBA is going to make the series go more than 4 games. Ain't no way it stays 5.
They went 5 last year. I'm saying 5 again this
I say
year.
it goes at least 5. I think it goes 6. I really do. I do, yeah. I got 6.
That's going either 4 or 5, honestly.
I think it goes 6.
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if the Cavs won more than a game. Like, I'd be shocked,
I
honestly.
wouldn't. I really wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Because I think LeBron's going to leave something better than... He's not going to leave a big stain on his career by leaving Cleveland, getting swept, or losing in 5. I think he's going to give it all he's got. He's going to steal a game or
he's
probably
going to
2.
give it all he's got, and he's still going to lose.
I think he's going to get 2
He's
games.
going to give it all he's got, but at the same time, his team is substantially worse than the Warriors. Like,
yes, it is. It's way worse. I mean, that's the whole point.
like,
That's
the
why he's
Cavs
going to
may
leave
have,
in the offseason.
The Cavs may have
go
the
to the
best
Rockets.
player, but after that, the Cavs have number 1. The Warriors have 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then Kevin Love, I guess, is 6.
got number 1.
So, all right. So we're all saying the
LeBron's
Cavs are going to
still the best
lose.
player.
So,
Stop
quick
it.
question.
He doesn't even play defense. Like, what are you talking
Bro,
about?
Kevin Durant, until the fourth quarter of Game 7, Kevin Durant was a big-ass choker in that game. He is not better than LeBron. I'm not
What?
taking that, bro.
He is. Stop that. He is.
Nope.
He is. I'm
Kevin
sorry.
Durant's
He is.
a better basketball player than LeBron right now.
Right
That's
now,
what it
he is. I'm sorry.
Nope.
And LeBron's playing at the peak of his career. He's probably playing the best he's ever played right now. And I still think Durant's better right now.
No, he's not.
What do you mean he's not?
He's not
Are you?
playing the best. Like, y'all keep
LeBron's
looking at
not
his
playing the
offensive
best he's ever
numbers. Like,
played.
he's playing
Nah.
terrible on D. Like,
Look, all right, I'm talking
LeBron
offensively.
is the best
Offensively, this
two-way
has
player
been
of
one
all
of LeBron's
time. He
best
hasn't been playing much
postseasons.
defense this year.
Offensively, this has been his best postseason, I think.
he ain't been
numbers
playing
wise.
much D the past few years. Like, y'all don't be watching, bro.
All right, so real quick, we all think he's gonna lose, and they're gonna lose. Where's he going next?
Houston.
Rockets.
I think he's going to Houston as well. I think a lot of people seem to be thinking he's going to Philly. I don't.
Bro,
That doesn't make
Philly's
sense.
You're not gonna win nothing going to Philly.
I don't think
Like,
he'd win nothing going to Philly either. I think they'd still
Bro.
lose to the Celtics. I still think that team would
Like,
be.
Embiid got exposed big time.
Embiid's a good player, but he has a lot of work to do.
Just had his second year in the NBA.
Ben Simmons, like,
Simmons
you're
was
gonna
a
be
rookie.
taking the ball
Fultz
out of
was a
his
rookie.
hand. You're gonna take the ball up out of his hand.
Ben Simmons
If
can't
LeBron's on
shoot.
the
That's not a
team.
player that plays with
No.
LeBron. To be honest.
I think if LeBron went to Philly, it would
make a
kind of be what they did with James Harden and Chris Paul, where James Harden was the primary ball handler.
Okay, but
a
Chris
lot of
Paul
the
can
time.
shoot. Ben Simmons can't. That's the big
Yeah,
difference.
you can't space the
Bro,
floor like that when
the
you
thing-
can't shoot. Like,
You can't
The
even
thing
play
is,
at the
though,
floor at the
they're
same
both
time.
6'8" plus.
This isn't 2K.
Elite
It's not
playmakers.
2K.
It's
Dog,
definitely not
I think
2K.
they could. I think they can make it work. I think
don't.
LeBron knows what he's
Ben
doing.
Simmons
I don't
isn't
think it would
even an
happen.
elite defender either. Like,
He's not.
Dog, he's a fucking rookie.
he's not a rookie.
Oh,
This
he's
is
not even a
defender.
rookie either.
getting-
Yeah, what? He's not
LeBron
a rookie.
couldn't shoot.
Cut that
And
shit
he's
out.
6'8"
Okay.
with all the tools to be an elite defender. Like, you. Like,
Okay, first and foremost, Ben Simmons is 6'10".
Okay,
he's taller than
6'10".
6'8".
Some say he's even 7 foot. And once again, all the tools to be an elite defender, and he's not. So, like,
He's gonna start
I
chucking
think he
threes
will
next year.
become
By the
one.
way, even if
He's
they don't
gonna
have
be-
LeBron,
he's
he's gonna
gonna
start chucking threes
improve.
next year. He's gonna have to start.
He's still 21 years old, 20 years old. Like, if you think he's not getting better, you're
Oh,
stupid.
he'll get better,
Like,
but
Ben
I'm just
Simmons
saying I
is
don't think
be
he's gonna.
insane.
I don't think he has the shot yet, and eventually he'll probably develop the
everybody's
shot.
trying to make him LeBron. He's not LeBron.
He's not.
Like,
Absolutely not. Nope.
He's 21 years old.
But
Like,
yeah, I think
LeBron
LeBron.
was 18 without
to
a
the
jumper
Rockets.
and would still chew you up. Like, what are you talking about?
bro,
He's not
Ben
LeBron.
Simmons averaged 16, 8, and 8 his rookie year at 21
He's not a
years old.
rookie.
Like, that's crazy. Okay, his first year in the NBA at
This is
21
his
years
second year
old.
in the NBA.
Of his first year playing games in the NBA.
I feel like we've also established it's a lot easier to put up numbers now than it was back in the day. I feel like some of these rebounds and like. I mean, you know this. You're huge on the Westbrook stat pattern thing, but
Bro,
but you don't think Ben Simmons got a little bit of that in him, like kind of numbers might
I
be a little
didn't watch many Philly regular season games, so I can't really comment on that. So I don't know.
And why are you caping for him so hard? Like,
yeah,
he's gonna get
No,
better.
no.
Like,
I'm talking about for the rebounds. I'm talking about for like the stat padding rebounds. Like, I know Westbrook be stat padding rebounds. I don't know if Ben Simmons does.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Rebounds
All right.
is a team stat. I don't care about that.
I think we've pretty much beat that horse to death.
I think the Rockets losing to the Warriors essentially just secured LeBron going to the Rockets, in my opinion.
It secures him when he loses now, I think, is what... And I actually...
Yeah.
So, like for Rocket fans, this is actually a good scenario. Like, because, yeah, you may have won this year. You may have, but there's a good chance you're going to get 3 years of LeBron. Probably the last 3 good years of LeBron, too. Really good chance. Again, as long as he... If he wins this series now, I don't know what the hell would happen then if he somehow pulls a miracle and wins this. But, yeah. More likely than not, he's going to go to the Rockets. Unless they can get a deal for Kawhi or something crazy like that, which I don't think is going to happen.
The thing is, if the Rockets would have beat the Warriors, I don't think LeBron would go there. Like, I don't think
he
LeBron
wouldn't, exactly.
would do,
No, he
like,
wouldn't
what
go to the
Durant
front runner.
does.
But because they lost, I think he'd go
Yeah.
there now. He'd say they just didn't have enough. And now if I go there,
I
they've
agree.
got enough.
Over the past week, we've gotten a lot of new music. I know Pusha T dropped an album that a lot of people were waiting for. A$AP Rocky, that's another album that dropped that a lot of people were waiting for. It felt like forever since he dropped. Also, there's a little bit of beef between Pusha T and Drake, so we're going to talk about that a little bit.
Instead of telling me
Berg,
about it, why don't you just tell me what the Drake, like the beef was about? I wasn't paying attention to this shit.
All right, so on Pusha T's new album, essentially, he just sent shots at Drake.
That's
Plain
it?
and simply, he was sending hella shots at Drake. Yeah, I think there's probably some
He sent
ongoing
one
stuff
shot
between
at
the
Drake
two.
talking about the Quentin Miller dude. It was one shot. That's it.
I don't even
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so out of loop with that shit.
But then obviously Drake would responded with that I think what's called Duppy freestyle, which was in my opinion was fire. And he sent hella shots at Pusha T, and he also by association and kind of just with what he said, he kind of sent shots at Kanye as well, which was kind of surprising because I know Drake and Kanye have always been good. They've done a lot of stuff together. They've worked together a ton, so that was pretty surprising in my opinion. What'd you think about that, Berg? Like Drake's response about Drake's diss song.
That shit was cute.
It was cute. All right. You think it was better than back to back?
Apples and oranges.
Okay. What'd you think about Push's project as a whole and also A$AP's project?
A$AP's project was trash. What do you think about it?
I also agree that it's trash. I felt like he was trying to do too much. Like, I feel like a lot of rappers in today's day and age, they saw kind of what Kanye did a few years ago with him always, like, changing the sounds and dang near being before his time. And they try to do that, so they try to experiment
No.
with
That's
too
not what
many...
he did. That's not what he did. Like, Ye changed the sound. That shit fire. Like
Yeah, I
each
know.
one of his projects is like its own fire work of art. Fucking A$AP album is just like his shit sounded like a mixtape. Like, you probably don't know, but I don't know how long you've been listening to Lil Wayne, but like he used to do those mixtapes where he just jack everybody's beats and like everybody's hot sounds and freestyle over.
He did one of those recently.
Yeah, bro, that's kind of what A$AP did. He just didn't steal it beats. He just like did it on like remade beats. Like to me, that shit was really trash. It was super. That shit was terrible. Like like if I rated that bitch, it was like a 2 out of 10. Like that shit was bad. Like, it was really bad to me. Like the only good songs are like A$AP Forever, and the one song with the little flute. But that shit was.
Yo, that song with the flute is hard. Like that song is
beat
hard.
It's like a Future type beat that he just borrowed Future's beat guy and like
I like that song. But yeah, bro, as a whole, like I was really looking forward to it too, because I mess with Rocky. Like, I'm a big fan of A$AP Mob in general. Like, Cozy Tapes is super fire, and Rocky sounds so amazing on a lot of features too. So I was like, just do what you do on features, and
What
we'll be all right.
features does he sound great on?
Bro, on like all the songs on Cozy Tapes, he was one was fire. That feature he's on with Famous Dex that I just played before the podcast. That joint was fire.
I'll be honest with you, he did nothing for that song in my opinion. Like,
bro, I liked it. I liked him on that song.
The beat's just hard. Like the beat's
Definitely
hard.
the
Like,
beat.
It's a fire
Definitely
song.
the beat.
Like
Definitely
he did
the
nothing for that song.
Bro,
Real
there
quick,
was
when's
another
that
song-
Kanye come out, fam? That's this month, isn't it?
It's supposed to come out in like the next 2 weeks or so, I think.
I thought it was coming
but
out like the 4th or the 5th of June. It's this week, right?
maybe.
Damn. Hope so.
That's what he originally said months ago, but a lot of albums they'll say a date and then they won't
I
actually
hate when
listen to
Kanye
it.
does that, dude. Should be
Bro,
driving me nuts.
Berg, what'd you think about the Pusha T though? You like that?
Pusha T's project was cool. It was just way too short. It was like some chewing gum. Like as soon as I started tasting the flavor was gone. Like as soon as I really got into it, like the flavor was gone. The album was over. I like the Rick Ross track on there. I like the Kanye track on there. I mean, it was a solid project. It was a super solid. It was just super short.
We talked about this. What's your ideal album or project length? What would you say,
Talk about...
Berg? I'm just asking Berg real quick. What do you like? I like 12 tracks. I think 12 tracks is good for me.
So me and Nick were kind of talking about this earlier in the week,
Like
and I think instead of a track length, more so time, I like a 40 to 60 minute experience.
Okay.
That's just me. Now, if you make that 17 tracks, cool. If you make that 10 tracks, great.
Yo.
But Pusha T's was like a 20-minute experience, and like,
Rough
if I was the guy that purchased albums, I wouldn't purchase a 20-minute album. Now, I legally stream my albums, but once again, if I was the guy that like purchased the albums, like I wouldn't purchase a 20-minute album. Like I'd feel gypped. Like, where's the other half of this? That's like purchasing like half a burger. Like, I don't know.
I'd only do it for like the artists I really like. Again, like the Kanye's.
Yeah, but a 20-minute album, like some people have EPs, 4 songs, 4 5-minute songs, 20-minute EP. Like calling it an album at 7 songs.
That's like 3-minute songs. Yeah, that's wicked short.
Like that was my problem with the Pusha T album. It was way too short. Like 7 songs. The album was only 21 minutes. Like that's so short for an album.
In like 3 years, and people thought his last album was one of the best rap albums of that year. So a lot of people were looking forward to this release, and you can say his fan base was hungry, and I don't think he fed his fan base. Like I think they're still hungry in my
I actually like him on some songs and stuff. I gotta listen to this because
if you putting out one of those a project like every 6 months, like some rappers do, you can give me a 7-minute or a 7-song like project. Like I'm fine with that. But if you ain't dropped in years and like this is a long awaited album, like you only giving me 7 songs.
That's how I feel about
it's
the
like,
Kanye stuff. Better be fire.
Yeah, that's trash.
Well, I really hope Kanye doesn't just do a 7-song album. Like I really hope he doesn't, but I feel like he will because he's a free thinker and he can make his album 7 songs. But I feel like I probably.
All right, this is a crazy theory, a crazy take, but you know how like with the streaming stuff, like you almost want to have a longer album so you have more streams and get up on the charts more.
Yeah.
What if Kanye's just saying all this 7-song shit to get people to be like, oh, Ye's doing 7 songs, I'm gonna do 7 songs, and then Ye just drops like a 20-song shit just to be at the top of the charts.
So wait,
like is that wild?
So
it's like a buffet guard. It's like a buffet guard.
I don't think that's what it is.
Okay.
Like Pusha dropped a 7-song album, and like
yeah, I know. Like to me, like, and that's like Ye and Pusha like boys. Like Ye did a lot of the stuff on Pusha's album, so like. I think the same thing, but like I don't know. That's just something I thought in my head. Like I really hope Ye doesn't do like one of them 7-song albums.
Drake's gonna put out a full project and body that shit, and Ye gonna put out some 7-song. Bro, every song gotta be fire with 7 songs too. Like the hit rate gotta be like better than 50%.
Bro, if you got 7 songs, 5 of them gotta be hits, bro.
Yeah.
5. Like, and like, cause like an ideal album for me is like 10 to 14 songs. I was talking to Berg about this too, like with the length. 40 to like maybe like hour 10 if it's really fire. But like some like Migos for example, they dropped like a 23, 24 song, maybe 26. I don't know. Culture 2 had so many songs on there. Bro, with Culture 2, like it was way too long. 25 tracks. I don't need that. Same thing with Ray Shremmerd's most recent album. That joint was way too long. They did like a triple album on there. That was whack. I think what Kendrick did, he did it perfect. Like I think he had like 12, maybe 13 songs in his album. Like I feel like that was a perfect length. I think it was like 56 minutes maybe. Like that's a perfect length for me. So that's what I need. Like anything shorter than 40 is like way too short. Like Jay-Z's joint.
Bro, when people put out those big ass albums, I don't even think like their songs get legs. Like Chris Brown put out like a 40-song album, then went back and added 12 more. Like none of his songs got to my ears. Sherman put out that big ass album. I don't know if any of those songs got to me aside from maybe Powerglide. Like I don't know.
Yeah, the ones that came out before the singles got to you, but like the actual songs in the album didn't get to you, which is if you as big as Ray Shremmerd, that shouldn't happen. Oh yeah, I think that I know a lot of the artists. I know why they do it for the streams, but I think like 10 to 14 is like the perfect length for an album. That's what I need.
Yeah.
It's time for What You Watching.
That's the intro, boy.
I thought that was pretty lit.
There you go.
I'll start, I guess. I'll start. I finished season 2 of 13 Reasons Why, finally. Really good. I just didn't love the ending, I guess I'll say. Not trying to spoil anything, but I really like that show. I think they do a good job with it, too. And, yeah, I really like that show. So, I've been watching that, and that's kind of been it, to be honest. I don't think I've really been watching anything else. I will say, though, I just saw this on Twitter. I know my parents were big into Roseanne, And I know Nick. I think weren't you or your parents watching Roseanne as well? And
yeah, I watched an episode. It was alright.
I heard it was really good. And apparently it's just been canceled because apparently she tweeted some like racist stuff. I guess she called like a Obama administrator guy a ape. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I can't really find the tweet or something. But I was just reading a Newsweek article. I guess it just got canceled. So pretty crazy stuff. Again, that already it had been renewed too for season 2, but.
So is it canceled? Like they're not showing any more of the episodes? I think it's canceled. Yeah, I think so. The writer, the writer said she wouldn't even return to the show, whatever, and it was already like booked for another season, so it might be canned. Yeah, I know it was booked for another season, so they ain't even showing any.
I don't think so. I think it's been canceled.
Roseanne had like a 30 million viewer audience.
Like, that's what I find so crazy.
The biggest show on television.
That was one of the biggest shows on TV right now, but because she said some racist stuff, and I guess apparently like she's always been this kind of way, just from what I've read in the article. So that's kind of wild.
Yeah, she's always said.
But man, I do find it kind of crazy. Like that show's huge and doing numbers, and they're gonna can it pretty quickly. They pulled that plug. But yeah,
bro,
pretty disgusting if she did that though.
That show too had some like poor taste racial jokes too. Like I remember one of the episodes I watched. One of the episodes. This is the episode I watched, and this is the only episode I watched. It was like literally the premise of the episode was they didn't want to go over and ask the neighbors for the Wi-Fi password because they were Indian or they were Arabic and they thought they were terrorists.
Okay,
so they
but
thought they were gonna like bomb them or something. Like it was
crazy. This is the exact reason why I wouldn't want The Office to come back because The Office I feel like pushed those borders.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
And like on The Office, I think that would be a hilarious joke. But like, I get it. Like
funny, Nick.
Like.
Bro,
I kind of find like I get the humor behind that, but I also get that.
You could have made it funny, but that audience isn't targeted for me.
No,
like,
I'm saying when you watched it, did you find it funny?
No, I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh at all. Like if it was Michael Scott making fun, like doing some shit about
that. Yeah, see, like if it's a stupid character,
a racist bombing joke, it would have been fun.
Like if it's a stupid character doing it, I think that's better because then like it's almost playing up to the fact that he's an idiot, but like he's also he's harmless, but he's not like a. You know, like someone who's like an actual racist asshole. He's just kind of stupid. So it's kind of funny. But like when it's in a different perspective, it can be, I guess, taken a whole different way.
That shit had to just not have been funny, though. If like people were outraged.
I guess so.
Because like The Office was just funny.
See, but that's why I wouldn't want The Office to come back because.
It poked fun at all different stereotypes.
Exactly. And I feel like it would be taken way too seriously now. Whereas, like, 7 years ago, it's a completely different time. 10 years ago, like, it's just
people still love The Office. I think that shit probably just wasn't funny. Like, I don't like Nick said.
They do, but like, all right. Remember the episode where they actually do the racist stuff and they
there's a discrimination episode in The Office in the first season.
I feel like now though, people would probably
think that could air on TV now.
I don't know if you
I don't think that would air now.
That's definitely too edgy right now.
Like they do a lot of bomber things. Like they push those same boundaries and like, it's funny. But again, I don't know if that would work on TV now because I don't know.
They may air that on like Comedy Central, maybe.
Oh
like, or maybe like Adult Swim,
but not on ABC or NBC.
That's not going on NBC, ABC, Fox. Like they staying away from that.
So I don't know. Kind of random, interrupting what you're watching, but I saw that and I was like, wow, that show was doing numbers. Like it was the most popular thing on TV right now. I'm sure my parents are gonna be upset because they actually really because they watched Roseanne I think growing up, so like it's cool for them. So like. Again, it would be like if The Office came back, probably in like 20 years from now or something like that. Like, that'd be insane. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I don't know if it would work on TV, I guess. But yeah. What have you been watching, Cullenberger? Anything good?
What have I been watching, Bake?
What you been watching?
I've been watching... I haven't really been watching anything. Nick and another person told me that show Safe was good, so I tried that.
You said Berg's, Nick said it was Safe.
Yeah, I tried watching it. I wasn't really paying that much attention to it, so I really couldn't get into it. Nick said it's a show you gotta pay attention to, so I probably might give that another go. The show Community on Hulu, I kind of started watching that. I can tell it's a really easy, simple watch, so I'll probably start putting that up as like my background noise show. But other than that, I haven't really been watching anything. Really, just shitty YouTube videos.
Right. I ain't been watching shit. What about you, Nicholas? Anything this week?
As Berg said, I've been watching Safe. I actually finished it last night, And that show, if you're not familiar, it has Michael C. Hall, who obviously is most famous for playing Dexter in the show Dexter, which is probably my favorite show ever.
It's a good show.
So, like, instantly, I was like, oh, Michael C. Hall's in it. Like, I gotta watch it, because it's just, like, that's my guy. I really enjoyed it. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. Like, it's a really good show. It's kind of similar to The Taken. Like, Taken, the movie with Liam Neeson.
I like that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's kind of a similar concept to that. Like, but it does. Show's amazing.
You'd probably
and,
like 24.
It's not amazing.
I feel like you'd like 24.
It's
then.
really, really good. And then like the ending is like shocking. Like I rarely ever am like I'm rarely ever like really shocked. But like I was like, oh my gosh. I did
But
not
now you
see
gotta
this
wait a
coming at
year
all.
for the next season, probably.
Not no spoilers, but I don't think they're doing a season 2.
Really? Huh? Okay.
That's a
It's like-
spoiler. Thanks.
That's definitely a
No.
little
They
bit.
said that before the show comes
Oh,
out.
okay. See, I don't.
It's
even
like
know.
a long movie.
Oh,
you know.
interesting. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Man,
But, like,
I
it's
don't know if
really,
I'm watch
really
then because I'm not
solid.
really. I'm not sure I'm into like one hit wonders.
No. You will enjoy it.
I
Like,
kind of want to
thoroughly.
watch
Trust
Dexter
me.
back though. Like not you saying that, I kind of want to watch Dexter back now.
Dexter, I watched it back before. It was one of the best
I have
shows
to
ever
finish
to watch
The
back.
Walking Dead. I got to watch this new season now. I've got it all DVR'd, so I'm gonna watch that. I want to catch up on Fear of the Walking Dead. There's some things I need to watch, but I guess summertime. I want to watch all the Harry Potter movies and some other movies. Deadpool 2, I know just came out in theaters.
Oh yeah, I might be.
I still
seeing
haven't
that
seen
this week.
Deadpool 1. I have it on literally Blu-ray right next to me.
What?
It's sitting here right next
Yo.
to me. I just never got to watch it last year.
I haven't
What
really
is
made-
wrong with you?
I've fallen asleep watching that movie so many times. Like it really.
Bro,
just doesn't
that
keep my
movie's
attention.
amazing.
Like, there's so many movies that everyone says are classics and like so good, and I just haven't seen. And I really like Ryan Reynolds too, so it's kind of shocking how I haven't watched this. But I literally have it on Blu-ray sitting here. I just haven't had time to watch it. It's not even opened. But I heard it was really
Did
good. I know
y'all
my
like-
dad liked it. I showed it to him. He liked it.
It's really good. Did y'all watch Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Like, have y'all seen that
Nope.
show?
Have not.
I've watched some of it. What about it?
That's Aaron from The Office is the main character in that show. That's a really easy watch, pretty funny. I think season 5 or 6 comes out in like a day or two for that, so I'm looking forward to that.
It's around the time of the year that Orange is the New Black comes out, I'd say, too. Probably about another week or so.
Screw that shit.
I don't know if they've...
Definitely
that
that
show's
time of
terrible.
year.
it's
where they
definitely
drop a new
that time of the
season.
year.
That show's terrible.
It's the time of the year where I
Stop it.
watch it, and I'm like, okay, I guess this is interesting. So,
Bro, that's the most overrated show on Netflix.
I
It's
don't
not
know if it's overrated.
People don't even gas it anymore.
Yeah, like, it's not really even gas anymore.
Okay. Bro, there's so many girls who are like, that's my favorite show.
I mean,
and
it's
I'm
an
like,
okay
if that's
show.
your favorite show, you like trash shows.
It's
Chief.
an okay
Like-
show. It's not that bad, but it's not great. It's not great anymore.
Like, if that's your favorite show, let me show you Dexter or The Office or some shit that's actually good. Like, crazy.
Man, I love Dexter.
Oh, Riverdale season 2 is on Netflix now.
Yeah,
Bird,
I might
you
watch
that?
Riverdale. I've never seen that, so I might watch that
Bro,
too.
it's like 20-something episodes. I don't know if
Bro,
I'm gonna
you should
make that
watch it. You
commitment.
should watch it, bro.
That's a
You should
lot.
watch
I
it.
heard you kept saying they were like some good episodes and some trash episodes.
Bro, the good episodes were amazing. There were probably like 3 or 4, maybe 5 filler episodes, but like the good episodes
Maybe
were really
10.
good.
Man, all I care
No,
about is
not
the
10.
hundreds on tonight. Thank the Lord.
No, it's not. No, it's
What do
not.
you mean?
Oh yeah, they're off a week. Arr.
Wait,
They're
why are they
off
off
a
a week? What the fuck?
Because it's Memorial Day. So
It's
like,
not
the
Memorial
holiday
Day. It's
mess-
Tuesday.
Well,
What?
yesterday was Memorial
They
Day, so
ain't
they're taking the
shit.
week off. That's how it goes.
That's the
Alright,
worst.
babe.
Ratings after a
Thoughts on
holiday.
the last
they take
episode
off.
of the 100. What do you
Super
think about
good.
it?
They've all been so good this season. Like, without spoiling it, they've all been really, really good. Like, I love the direction they're taking the show. Like, I don't know, man. I remember when like a couple seasons ago, I was like, damn, what are they gonna do for the rest of the show now? And like, I don't know, they surprised me. They jumped a little bit further ahead in time, and I really like where it's going. It's getting interesting. It's getting good, and yeah. I don't want to spoil it, but it's so good. I love it. That's definitely my favorite show right now. So, really good.
I have no idea what they're doing for season 6. Like, I don't not know
Is
what
it
route
confirmed
they
yet?
could take it now.
I think it is
Yeah.
confirmed.
Yeah.
I was
It-
gonna say
it
it's
got
confirmed.
renewed, yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling this show is probably gonna go 8 seasons, probably 8. I'm guessing 8, but eventually they're just gonna stop having conflicts, right?
Like, what else can they
They
do?
just have
That's
a
what
different conflict each season.
Pretty much.
Like,
and
how many more people can you, like, how many more, like, random people from different planets and shit from random places in the
I
sky
think
can you
next
bring
season
up?
they might have a conflict with it themselves.
Yeah. That's what I
Probably.
think too. I think it's gonna be like a Civil War type shit.
Probably someone like I'm sure they'll get
That's
past
already
these people, and then
I don't
something
wanna
else will
spoil it.
happen.
That's already kind of starting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna see the apex of that next season. Like they're gonna get past these guys this season, and then next season we're gonna see that really crescendo. Like,
Some of these guys are gonna live though. Like
probably. Yeah.
Like at least like two of the main villains, or at least one of the main villains is gonna live. Maybe two.
Nah.
Like I think that dude Shaw's gonna live for sure. His name's not. Is it? Yeah, his name is Shaw.
Is he the good bad guy or the bad guy?
Yeah, he's the light skinned guy, the tech guy. Yeah. I think he's gonna live, and I think the girl might live too. Diosa. I think she might live.
I don't know.
I like Diosa.
I really like the characters though. Yeah, they're doing a good job with it. Like, if you haven't watched that show already, watch the 100. That's all I can say. And like, I'm mad that I stopped. I mean, I guess I'm not too mad because like, it's been really fire. Like I watched like 3 seasons this past month. It feels like so really good. Yeah,
you got to watch it like really good because like you just got to jump right into it. Like
Perfect
like
timing.
you didn't have any like off time. So like
Perfect timing. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that this next year, but perfect timing.
Right. The wait for this season because I watched.
I wish TV shows put out quality content like in a more timely manner. Like, why do they take so long?
Bro, it's so difficult though because them shows like with that Safe show, it's 8 episodes, hour-long episodes. That thing took 5 months to film.
Jesus, man, that's so
long.
Holy crap!
Like it'd be taking hella long to film a show. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess a lot goes into it, but I don't know. That's what you're watching. I think is that everything you've been watching and are excited to? Or any movies you're looking forward to? Anything like that?
I think I'm gonna watch Deadpool 2 this week.
That should be a good one.
You going to the movies?
Yeah, I think so.
You got a date?
You got a date? Hold on.
Yeah, I think so. So. Nothing's like confirmed or nothing, but
you going with a girl? I think you going.
There's this girl I'm talking to. She seems really cool, so I think we're gonna go see Deadpool 2.
Okay, now you got Hall of Fame movie watcher. I see you.
Yeah, there you go. See, now you finally want to make a badge an hour after the fucking topic.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's a good badge to have, the Hall of Fame movie watcher.
Bro, Hall of Fame Netflix and Chiller is definitely a badge because they be some people who are trash at doing that.
What?
Like my ex, she was trash at doing that. Like she could not sit there and binge watch shit with me. Like she didn't.
I'm not gonna lie. It takes 2 to tango.
No, I'm not talking about the fucking part. I'm talking about actually watching.
I was just
Netflix.
talking about watching Netflix and chilling.
We were too.
Okay, but like she couldn't binge watch shit with me, and that was trash. Like that's definitely a.
You might have been watching some trash. I'm not gonna lie.
No, we weren't. We were watching the 100 and Dexter.
But you've already seen it though, so like, how much can you really binge?
No, it was when I was first watching it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was terrible.
I don't know. Sounds wild to me.
Trash.
Yeah.
So that's a badge I need out of my girl. Going back to the topic an hour.
I guess that'll be fun. You'll have some fun at the movies.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, rate us 5 stars.
Ooh, I was gonna say.
Oh, this is another 5-star episode.
This is another 5-star episode, baby. Any Q&As for next week? #TheYuckCast. Subscribe to Shake and Bake. Follow Nick and Now on Facebook and we'll see you guys in the next one.
The Facebook boys.
Peace.
Later.
The Facebook boys.
Summer has begun.
Happy summer.